Our main topic for the day is looking at how to budget and save. So how do you manage your money? Budgeting is an estimation of revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time and is utilized by governments, businesses, and individuals. What all these fancy words mean is that a budget is a plan for how you'll use your money for some period of time, like a month maybe. But why do we even want to budget? See, it allows for efficient use of money. And what I mean by that is you can say, I'll spend $20,000 a month on groceries or whatever, which is frankly insane, but let's say you do that. Then you stick within that $20,000 amount and are able to make smart decisions about where to put those $20,000. You don't start spending like $30,000 on like caviar or something because that's above your budget and you won't have any food for the rest of the month. And budgeting allows for you to save more money because now you're giving clear boundaries for what you can spend on, how much you can spend on it, which means more money would be left over for saving since it's less impulse buying and more actually intentional purchases. And if you save more, you got to keep more of your money. I mean, it's a great thing to do. You just have more money to use for whatever reason. And budgeting helps you plan for big things like retirement and other things like that, and helps you make sure that you're not going to run out of money randomly in the middle of the year. Budgeting does not mean saving everything. It simply means spending a little less to make your life easier and just planning out how you're going to use your money. That's it. Most financial professionals recommend to save money, but that is not what budgeting is necessarily. All it is planning your expenses, planning your money usage. And there are many different types of ways you can budget. You could use budgeting software, or you could just rely on good old pencil and paper to track your expenses and how much you're going to spend on things. Now, we talked about savings a little bit, but like what actually is savings? Savings is the amount of money left over after spending and other obligations are deducted from earnings. So it's money that's not put in investments or used by you to buy products. People save money for different things: houses, cars, tuition, a lot of other things as well if they want to make big purchases. Though savings and investing are two different things. Investments are when you make money by putting money at risk. So if you invest in the stock market, you might lose all the money you invest if that stock goes down. But savings when you just keep money to the side for future use. Like a common example that people used to do before they used banks was literally just put money inside a mattress. So you just kept it aside for future use. You weren't using it. You weren't doing anything with it. It was just there for difficult times, because what savings do is it allows you to ride out difficult times if you lose your job or have some high expense like medical expenses. And they also allow you to acquire high purchases that would usually be outside of your means because you'd be accumulating money over time.
Thank you for listening to this segment of Finance Bites. If you want to listen to our full episode, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts. You can also listen to our previous clips here on YouTube. We are Finance Bites, presented by Finance LYFE, signing off.